So I'm going to share with you some movements, some practices where we look to create space within our bodies. When you create space within your body, you're also revealing the space, the stillness within your mind. So first of all, let's just sit together for a moment. It's always good to give yourself a few moments to arrive to your practice, which in essence really is to arrive to yourself. You're creating space within your day purely for yourself. So just sitting, just for a few breaths, head, neck and spine balanced. So the palms of your hands facing uppermost. Bring the tips of your index fingers to touch the tips of your thumbs. Settling through your seat, through your sitting bones. Relaxing your shoulders back and down. Bringing the focus of your mind to your breath. To be aware of your breath isn't necessarily to be thinking about your breath. We spend all day long usually occupied by the thoughts in our head. So explore the more experiential aspect of your being. And then from your seat, resting the palms of your hands together, your hands resting in front of your heart space, your heart center, and then loosely interlacing your fingers, extend your arms first forwards, softening your shoulders, and then how does it feel to lift your arms? Lifting your arms with the feeling of creating space within your side ribs. And as you breathe, so you breathe into that space, reaching up a little higher to inhale, a little over to the right. So not an exercise, enjoy that feeling. We'll move back to the upright position, reaching high, and then to the other side, so not too far, there's no rush. We move back to this upright position, reaching high, breathing in, trailing your fingers through the air to release your arms down. As you release your arms, now uncross, release your legs. Moving into an all fours position onto your mat. To sense your knees are underneath your hip sockets, to sense your hands are directly underneath your shoulders. And from this position, just simply sliding your left foot, your left leg back, tucking the toes under so you rest onto the ball of your left foot, and then I'm going to pivot on the ball of the left foot to bring your left heel down, pointing the toes of your right foot a little over to the right, and then transferring the weight into your right hand, your right arm. First your left hand resting to your left hip, keeping your hip high, your neck in alignment with your spine. So again, that idea of inviting space to create freedom of movement. So you drop your left arm down. And as you breathe in, sweeping your left arm up diagonally past your head, back, behind and down as you breathe out. So left arm forward. Again, enjoy that feeling, reaching up a little behind to breathe in, back behind and down to breathe out. We'll do that again. So again, it's an experience. It's not an exercise. The next time you take your left arm diagonally past your head, can you then hold that position? So with your neck in alignment with your spine, feeling the outer edge of your left foot pressing towards the mat, the fingertips of your left hand reaching away from that point of anchor. If your neck allows, turning to look high towards the underside of your left arm. Breathe. Where do you feel your breath? And after this next breath in, bringing your left arm, your left hand down, your left knee down. We move to the other side, so sliding now your right foot back, tucking the toes under. So a gentle opening first to the back of your right leg. And now to pivot on the ball of your right foot. Bring your right heel down, pointing the toes of your left foot a little over to the left, and transferring the weight now into your left hand, your left arm. First, your right hand to your right hip, and already you're feeling that opening around the right side of your chest, your right shoulder. And so to explore that movement, dropping your right arm down. As you breathe in, sweeping your right arm diagonally past your head, back, behind and down as you breathe out. So smooth and fluid movement, right arm reaching up, reaching over to breathe in, back and down to breathe out. So again, you reach up, behind, back and down. And then the next time you take your right arm diagonally past your head, the palm of your right hand facing down. Again, the outer edge of your right foot encouraged towards the mat. The fingertips of your right hand reaching away from that point of anchor. Breathe. And again, that subtle inquiry, where do you feel your breath? In the yoga tradition, our breath is synonymous with our life force, the prana, our life energy. Resting your right hand to the mat, resting your right knee down, and with your hands now just a little forward from your shoulders, and with the space between your fingers, space between your thumbs, with your hands pressing down, your toes tucked under, lifting your knees, but keeping your knees bent. So as you keep your knees bent, your knees parallel, draw your hips back. So that feeling of space now around your shoulders, around your upper chest. You just allow your head to hang, to imagine the space between the vertebrae of your neck. And then ever so slowly allowing both heels to sink back and down, tightening up a little more around your thighs. Feel the weight of your head, allow the muscles of your neck to relax. And then taking small steps, walking your feet forwards at the same time as you draw your hands back, and just to allow your upper body to hang. You can either rest your hands or your fingertips to the mat, or if you prefer, catching hold of your elbows, feeling the weight of your body, feeling the influence right now of gravity upon your body. And then with your knees soft, knees bending, your hands to your legs, sliding slowly your hands up your legs and uncurling through your spine to bring your head, neck and spine into balance, standing in mountain posture to feel the weight distribution through your feet, to sense the space, the air, the world around you. Breathe, feel that connection. And then just checking your feet aren't too far apart with your arms by your sides. And we can do this together, beginning to turn the palms of your hands away. And as you breathe in, scoop your arms out, lift your arms high. So again, your side ribs expand as you breathe in, and then floating your arms down. Excuse me, as you breathe out. So with your arms lifting, side ribs expanding, inhale, and your arms lowering on the breath out. If you're looking for a slightly stronger practice, the next time you scoop your arms out, now bend your knees, take your bottom back, so arms lifting, inhale, straightening through your legs, float your arms down to breathe out. And again, bend your knees, bottom back, not just your arms lifting, but your breastbone lifting. To inhale, straightening through your legs, float your arms down to breathe out. And again, knees bending, bottom back, arms lifting. Inhale, slowly straightening as you lower your arms on the breath out. So for the final time, you bend your knees and taking your bottom back, lifting your arms. Feel the lift to your breastbone, feel your shoulder blades softening down your back. Can you hold this position without holding your breath? You don't need to grip with your toes, soften your toes. You feel the arches of your feet active. And then after this next breath in, straightening through your legs. And again, trail your fingers through the air. Let it be a sensory experience. As you breathe out, once your arms rest down, give your shoulders a little shrug. And again, to realign, to balance your body. Resting your hands into this devotional position, your hands in front of your heart space. Hopefully a little bit of warmth now between your hands. Maybe a warmth in that space behind your breastbone. After this next breath in, lightly step your feet out on the exhalation. So you take a comfortably wide stance. And just for now, bringing your hands to rest back onto your hips, shrugging any tension from your shoulders. Shoulders are one of the areas where we tend to contract, where we hold onto tension. And then from this position, turning your left foot in, turn your right foot out. Feel the foundation of your stance, how the position of your feet influence how it feels around your hips, your pelvis, your lower back. And again, to level your arms with your shoulders. Feel your fingertips extend away from your spinal column. But create space between your shoulders and your neck. Soften your shoulders down. With your arms level with your shoulders, again, do you feel your breath in your side ribs? Lengthening a little more through your spine to breathe in. Slowly bending your right knee on the breath out. And as your right knee bends, keep your arms level, making sure your right knee doesn't extend past your right ankle. And with your chin parallel with the floor, can you look along the length of your right arm? Breathe. There are subtle adjustments to be made all the time, noticing where you need to apply effort, and at the same time identifying where you can allow to let go. We're going to straighten through the right leg, center your feet forward, rest your hands for a moment to your hips, and again give your shoulders a little roll, a little shrug. Your shoulders relaxing back and down. Turn now your right foot in, turning your left foot out, level your arms with your shoulders. With your fingertips extending away from your spinal column, softening your shoulder blades down, lengthening a little more through your spine as you breathe in, and then slowly bending your left knee. As you bend your left knee, try not to lean towards the bent knee, and finding the delicacy in the shape that you make. Just resisting the pull of gravity. So you don't need to hold your arms rigidly straight. And with your chin parallel with the floor, maybe to look along the length of your left arm. Breathe. Where do you feel your breath? And then after this next breath out, straighten through your left leg, center your feet forward to breathe in, releasing your arms, release your legs, have a little shake out, take the rigidity, take the formality from your practice. We tend to take ourselves far too seriously. And then as you bring your body back into balance, bring your fingertips now to rest onto your shoulders. So with your breastbone lifting, your collarbones wide, drawing your elbows down and towards each other to lift. Inhale, out to the sides, back and down, to breathe out. So towards each other, lifting. Inhale, back behind and down, to exhale. Again, enjoy. As you raise your elbows, so you feel again the expansion of your rib cage, your side ribs, welcoming your breath a little higher into your chest. And then one more breath moving in this direction to then change the direction. So down and out to the sides, lifting as you breathe in, towards each other and down each time you breathe out. So these last few rounds, again, it's not an exercise. The more you enjoy the physicality of your practice, the more inclined you will be to return to your practice. It's not a punishment. Let your practice be a celebration. A celebration of how your body feels in the here and now, this present moment. Completing one more full breath to lower your elbows, to release your hands. Again, a little shake out. Catch then hold of your elbows. And lifting your elbows high to breathe in, soften your knees so you don't compromise your lower back, fully folding forwards as you breathe out. Just allow as much as you can your upper body to hang, so as you feel the weight of your arms, you feel the space in your shoulders, you feel the weight of your head, space between the vertebrae of your neck. Feel the weight of your body, space between the vertebrae of your spine. And then from folding forward, releasing both hands down. So we're going to move down to sit, so you can turn your feet, your toes a little away. Maybe to come down first into this sort of a squat position. And then if your ankles, knees allow, arrange your feet so your heels sink back. And then either hands to the floor, to the front for stability, or you bring the palms of your hands together. Again, that idea of inviting space. Use your elbows to create a little more space within your hips. So tailbone sinking towards the mat, the crown of your head drawing up towards the sky. And we either remain there, or with palms together, you can see how it feels to extend your arms forwards, lift your arms, and again space within your side ribs. So arms reaching forward, reaching up, space between your shoulders and your neck. Breathe. Then after this next breath in, release your arms down, maybe hands behind, bring your bottom down, slide your legs away, give your legs a little shake, and just to seal the practice, join me as we again simply sit. So you find a seated position that feels right for you without rushing off into your day. Just a breath or two again, the palms of your hands facing uppermost, index fingers touching your thumbs. Feel the subtle play of your breath around the tips of your nostrils. Resting the palms of your hands together, close your eyes, and then rubbing the palms of your hands vigorously together to create warmth. Resting the palms of your hands over your closed eyes and opening your eyes into the warmth from your hands. Draw your hands slowly down your face so the light filters through your fingers. If you've liked the video, please like, subscribe. I'm going to be putting up a lot more of this embodied movement content. And if you want to contribute to the channel, click on the link, leave a donation, buy me a coffee. Thank you.